Hello and welcome back to this module of romantic renewal, your journey to lasting relationships. This lesson, how and why intimacy drives differ. Now that you've explored topics about sharing your interests and desires for intimacy, let's look at differences in intimacy drives between men and women, as well as among individuals. In nature, there's one primary reason for physical closeness: to have children. Physical pleasure acts as an incentive to encourage this connection. Nature also aims for healthy outcomes, which influences differences in intimacy drives. So, Mahesh, tell us a little bit about how and why intimacy drives differ.
Yes, Sean. As you said that mention about the chemicals. So chemicals influence your hormonal systems, affecting desires and closeness. And modern chemicals in use since 1828 impact our bodies um, as they are now in the food we eat, the air we breathe, and absorbed in other ways. So many of these disrupt hormones, altering emotions, and by extensions, intimate desires. So the anatomy of brain, reproductive systems, etc., and a physiology includes the digestion and reproductive processes of men and women differ in ways that affect intimacy. So um, I'll just mention few points to make a note. Number one, a part of hypothalamus in the brain, like that is a part that triggers interest in closeness, is more than twice as large in men as in women. So doctors John Gottman and Julie Squartz Gottman, they found that men think about intimacy roughly 6 times more than women. If a woman thinks about once an hour, men think about it every 10 minutes. So the vision center in the brain is about the same size as the area that triggers interest in closeness, which may explain why men are more visually stimulated. Number two, women are more cyclical in nature than men. Like a woman's menstrual cycle affects her openness to her partner and to intimacy. So one of the things is like a estrogen levels peak in the first half of the cycle, which can lead to being more open, friendly, and talkative. Um, there is a progesterone peaks. So progesterone peaks in the second half, generally causing women to be more irritable, easily stressed, preferring solitude, but also more creative. Women often experience more openness to intimacy around ovulation, whereas men have a daily cycle with higher testosterone levels in the morning. Number three is ages of peak intimacy. Also, drive like they that drive can correlate with prime reproductive times. So men often report their highest drive in their late teens and early 20s. Women may report their peak drive in their 20s with an increase in their mid 30s. So this might be due to the body's drive to conceive before perimenopausal changes occur. Now, all these findings give a general view of common differences through though individual variations may exist. Some women have a higher drive than most men, and some men have a lower drive. So the key is open communication about your needs and preferences.
Thanks, Mahesh. A lot to digest there about the physical aspects, differences between men and women. But there's also our lifestyle issues that can also have an impact. So let's talk about how stress affects intimacy. Work, daily tasks, family obligations, and limited time can all lead to stress, which affects what's called the fight, flight, or freeze response. This response, designed to help us survive, shuts down less immediate needs like desire for closeness. And this happens when the body perceives a threat. While intimate connection can be a great stress reliever if both partners are open to it, stress can also interfere with the ability to be fully present in the moment. So, Mahesh, tell us some ways that we can counteract stress.
Yeah, so basically there are two different ways quickly to understand. The first one is like a quick and easy one. It's like it is said that 20-second hug. So holding each other for at least 20 seconds releases oxytocin, known as the bonding hormone. So the longer you hold each other, your body will naturally relax. Number two is a massage. A relaxing massage sometimes can relieve muscle tension and ease the mind. So you can use scented oils to enhance relaxation. Massage can serve as a wonderful way to relax and lead to the closeness.
Thanks, Mahesh. So I guess the thing is finding what works for you.
Yeah.
So let's recap. The information provided in this video is meant to highlight some common differences and offer ways to approach them. Remember, these are generalizations and everyone's experience is unique. Communication remains the key to understanding and finding what works best for you as a couple. In our next lesson, we'll learn more about how hormones affect intimate desire and your relationship. But in the meantime, reflect on what we've covered here today, make some notes, go back and re-listen to today's video and spend some time reflecting on it. And if you're in the online paid portal, of course, there'll be some reflection questions and some download materials for you. So until next time, we're signing off and we'll see you then.